Welcome to the Wild to Mild podcast with me, your host, Beth and Kershaw.
And me, your host, Nicole O'Brien.
Hey, girls.
Hey, girls.
Let's have a little catch up. Guess where we are?
We're in Abu Dhabi.
Yes. Well, literally with a brand called Oriflame, and they have taken us to Abu Dhabi. Like, I can't believe it. I feel like the most lucky person on planet Earth. I feel so grateful.
This is insane.
Oh my god, guys, we need to talk, because should we talk about the manifestations or not that we're done last
Yes.
So we've done a mood board last year, right, and we kept it ultra secret. We didn't tell anyone, right? And how many things have came true now that we've looked back? So we manifested the NTAs.
We also manifested the
brand trips,
and we're going to the Brits this year. And we manifested good brand trips.
Yeah.
We also manifested the podcast.
Yes.
Because this was like before we were doing the podcast. Fucking hell, what else did we manifest? I took it down on the flight because I want to do like a little post of like things we manifested and it's coming true. Like, it's actually mad.
But do you know what's really interesting that I've noticed, right? So like, because we written it down and we never went back to it. We never started like obsessing about it. We literally written it down, then we forgot about it.
I know.
And then we just like pursued.
It's insane.
And it's like came into play.
I know.
And I genuinely think that's because we've put the idea out there and we've gave it to the universe.
Yeah.
And we've said, here you go, this is what we want. And the universe has said, no bother, continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'll do the rest.
Like, we haven't hyper fixated on
Yeah.
it. But it, like, I've goosebumps because like that, it's all fallen into place.
Like,
that's crazy.
I'm going to get really emotional.
I know,
I'm literally going to get so
crazy.
emotional.
It's so crazy.
I'm going to get
No, you're going to make me cry.
No,
you're gonna make me cry.
Literally can't believe it.
Oh my god, I know. We feel so lucky.
I know. Really, really grateful.
Like, I wish I could show you
happy.
the view behind us, but it'll blind you.
Oh yeah.
But like this hotel, so we're staying at the Rosewood. Like, what the hell?
Imposter.
Like, imposter syndrome central here now. We came into the hotel room last night and honestly we nearly lost our lives. Like, I wish someone was videoing our reaction. We nearly died.
I know.
Like the slippers, right? The slippers in the bathroom, and they had our initials on them. Obviously we're in Abu Dhabi, right? So they're quite conservative. My initials are Knob, N-O-B. But they just put N-O. But I'm thinking, oh my god, they probably thought, God, we can't put knob on the slippers. Like. Sure, I mean.
I know, literally.
But like, when I tell you like this, it's unbelievable.
The minute that you walked into the hotel as well, oh my god, just ood. But it was just such a, it wasn't like a strong, like, you know, when you're walking in like a, what's it called? Like a, not a supermarket, what's it called? Like a mall. Like if you go in shopping centres or whatever and you walk past the oud stand and it hits you hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was just like really subtle, but like as if it was just evaporating from the actual like walls.
Insane.
It was so bizarre, but it was so unreal. Like, and apparently you were telling me, didn't you, that Lady Gaga was seen in the Rosewood in London a few weeks ago.
So lads, who knows, I could meet my husband here.
I'm looking for a shake.
Perfect. Sugar daddy and a shake. Stunning. But yeah, we're gonna go to the mosque today.
Oh my god, so excited.
We're gonna get the outfits, go to the mosque. We've got so much planned on this trip. We're gonna do maybe a few episodes, we'll see.
Yeah,
but we've so much to do. But like, oh my god, the flight yesterday though, you had a nightmare anyway with the Wi-Fi, didn't you?
I did. So I paid for Wi-Fi on my laptop and on my phone because I was like, I'm gonna work because it's a 6-7 hour flight. Well, actually it was meant to be 15-minute hour flight. But 17-15 hour. What? Wait,
7 hours 15 minutes.
Yes. So it was meant to be that, but then it ended up being like 6 hours.
Yeah, it was like 6 hours. Yeah.
You know what? I bet that was Wind Amy.
Yeah.
Wind Amy was taken off.
Good old Amy.
Good old Amy.
Good old Amy. Yeah,
Actually, maybe not good old Amy. What's happened?
Oh, yeah. Actually, sorry, yeah. Bold Amy.
Wait, yeah.
Naughty Amy.
I know. Anyway, so I got the Wi-Fi trying to work, and then after like an hour it just stopped working for me.
Yeah,
I literally paid for it twice. I'm fuming. Etihad gonna have words.
Customer service, we're coming for you. No lads, I was wearing like these yoga pants, like these light grey yoga pants, and I stood like, when I tell you, like there was not much room, okay, and I stood up a little bit.
Yeah, because
whole glass of wine went all over me, but all over my crotch. Yeah. So because I was standing up to go to the toilet. So then it looked like I pissed myself on the way to the toilet. It was so embarrassing because it was everywhere, and I'm on my period Had a tampon in. Didn't the wine soak into the tampon?
TMI.
The wine was in the tampon. So God only knows what's going to happen down there in the next few
Oh,
days.
I'm
joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, mank.
Yeah. But
no.
I feel wrecked. Like, it's mad. I was saying to Nicole yesterday, I was so excited. We literally got off the flight. We came to the hotel. Got off the flight. Came to the hotel, and then we came upstairs, checked in and everything, and then we went downstairs in this Asian restaurant for food, and then oh my God, we got some amazing wine glasses, and the wine glass that, you know, when you get that really good tiny thin stem, like the wine glass felt like it was air, like the wine glass was that light that I felt like I was only holding the wine in my hand. Like, it was so bizarre. Very good wine glass. We need to find out where that was from.
I know. Anyway, need to take them home with me.
Yeah. So then we went for our Asian meal last night after we'd got off the flight, and then we got in the lift to come back up to go to bed. And I just said to Nicole, I was just like, should we just like stay awake and power through the whole time that we're here?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, no.
No,
I wish
you
could.
wanted to go out. I know. I wish that we'd so much energy and we can do it.
Because imagine how many hours you're losing when you're sleeping and being in bed and stuff. Like,
yeah, but imagine,
I just wish I didn't have to sleep, even though I do love sleep. I love being in bed. I love lying in bed and doing nout.
I know.
That's my favourite thing.
But look, we would have been we're already wrecked today. We've had 2 coffees this morning. The day I would ever have 2 coffees, like I'm going to be absolutely shaken all day. But anyway,
yeah,
we're so excited. We're going to go to the mall.
Yes.
We've got so much planned. We got a cute little beach meal tonight.
Oh, yes, we
Guys,
do. Yes.
Yeah. So did we say
we're going to Cafe Del Mar tonight?
Yeah. With Oriflame. Did we say that?
With Oriflame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
That's the brand you brought us.
Oh,
Oriflame.
yes. I think I told them.
Beauty brand. Yeah. So excited. Meet all the girls.
I know, very exciting. And all the girls are coming from all over the world. So like, where was it? So it was Morocco, Sweden, Germany. Everywhere. So it's going to be really, really good, really fun. Get to meet loads of people from different places.
I know.
Like, that's my dream. I just want to meet so many different people.
Different
cultures.
cultures.
I mean? Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, it's going to be an amazing week. I think... Yeah, we've got a lot planned. But obviously you've been sending in your red flags, your green flags, your dilemmas.
Yes.
So we have chosen a red flag, green flag, and a dilemma. Which one are we going to go with? Also, I didn't realise, like, I knew that Abu Dhabi was like very conservative and stuff. But like, even for breakfast now today, having the shoulders out, like with your top.
Yeah.
Up in the hotel, we have to wear shawls everywhere.
Which is like fair
no,
enough.
so fair, 100%. But obviously in Dubai, I don't think it was that bad when we were there.
It wasn't.
It was more.
Like Dubai's a bit more like westernized.
It is more westernized, isn't it?
Like,
yeah.
Like touristy, I think Dubai is
for sure.
Which I think Abu Dhabi's like touristy as well. Like, you get tourists here, but like I think Dubai's more. It is more westernized. There's a lot more people moving over there from the UK and wherever.
True.
Like, so I feel like it was less.
I'm gonna have to cover my shoulders now when we go to the mall, won't I? I'll have to bring a shawl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, I'm gonna be living in that one. I've only got one.
I got one off Amazon, thank God, because I wasn't gonna get one. Can you imagine if I didn't have one? What would I actually do? I'd have to go down and tell.
Pillowcase.
Fucking pull a pillowcase over my shoulders.
Yeah. Right. Red flag. Okay. So. Wait there. Hi girls, I've got a red flag or a green flag for you. So the guy I've been seeing for about 2 months, he's told us something that's kind of thrown us off. He said sometimes he pulls back on purpose, like he'll go quiet or not reply for a bit just to see how I react.
Oh.
He said he told me that he does it because he's been hurt before and he wants to know if people are still going to stay and put in the effort when he doesn't. He said it's just how he protects himself. A part of us thinks at least he's being honest, but another part of us feels like it's a bit manipulative. And I don't know if it's emotional maturity or a massive red flag.
Emotional immaturity. Or maturity.
Like maturity, I don't know.
Oh no, that's definitely emotional immaturity.
I would say.
Yeah,
I would say as well.
I feel like a lot of women do that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do that. Like in the past,
that's my I think it's my reflex.
It's trauma.
As well.
I think it's like wanting
but
to get someone to like you.
That's not her responsibility. That's his responsibility
for sure.
to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, listen. Sometimes people are going to up and leave.
Yeah.
And then it's how you deal with it.
Yeah.
I think as long as you're like secure in yourself, like.
I think like I used to do that all the time. Obviously I haven't been dating anyone in so long, but it was like to do with like nearly like a validation thing, being like, do you like me enough?
Do you really like us enough?
Like, let me test you, let me push the buttons, let me push the boundaries a bit.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, again, I've said this before, like, there's more to communication than just words.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to think that words is the only way that you communicate.
No. There's so many
sometimes
other
there's actions
acts
as
of
well, which
service.
mean certain, like, sometimes people don't know how to articulate themselves, like, properly.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, even like I was seeing a guy, like, he wasn't great with his words, but he would buy me flowers, but like acts of service, and I was like, okay, well, that makes me feel loved. Do you know what I mean? But I think for that, see, it's not, I wouldn't say, I think he's obviously just going through stuff. I
think it's like, it's healthy to have a little bit of back and forward, because you just need to kind of see how each other feels. But then I do think, like, purposely, I think if it's like a conscious thing from to like pull back, I think that's a bit different. But then again, I don't know, he's explaining it.
But also it's unfair on her having to deal with that.
Listen, everyone's got things that they need to work on and stuff like that. I think there's a lot worse things that could be happening. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
He could be, well, I don't know, is that, like, he could be withholding communication and affecting as a form of control. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
like, I've had that.
hell,
Like, you know, where people like withhold the communication. Like, I remember I was in a relationship, and I'm like, I've got anxiety. I've been a very anxious person, and also I know myself that I'm a nightmare to date. I'm a nightmare because I have like yeah, I think because I've got like certain expectations and standards to how I want to be treated and how I want to feel in a relationship. So like say for instance, basically, like, I remember what did I do? I was dating someone, right? And I was like going on a night out. And I was like, oh, I'll text you all night. Anyways, ended up having such a good night with the girls that I didn't text him once. Like, I literally was just not texting him. I wasn't on my phone. He was on night shift as well. So I did feel bad. But equally, like, I'm on a night out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, so he was annoyed with this, so he kept coming online, and I'd text him being like, oh, I'm really sorry, I was out with the girls, blah blah blah. Come online, and he was just ignoring us. Online, offline, on. Every time I'd text him being like, why are you ignoring us? I can see that you're coming online.
Is this throughout the night out?
No, this is the next day when I was like hungover and like
stop. And the anxiety.
And to me, that was so manipulative. Now that I look back at it, I'm like, that's evil.
Yeah, that is evil.
He was punishing me there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking
punishing. Literally.
How many years ago was this?
This was about, this was a long time ago. Yeah,
What a fucking
when we were
dickhead.
young. Yeah.
What a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but still, yeah, literally awful. So yeah, people have that, like, things, you know what I mean? Like, people do have, and sometimes it's like learned behaviour as well, do you know, because of trauma and stuff like that, I think. But equally, if it's kind of a thing of where he says, listen, I apologise, like, for pulling back, this is just something that I do. But if he's aware and he's apologetic for it, and he's like, I'm sorry, like, I am actively trying to work on it. But if he's using it in a way of like, listen, this is just what I do because I'm like, I want to see if you actually care, that's immature.
Yeah,
like,
that's very true. Yeah, I think if he like acknowledges that he does it, and
he's not like actively doing it because he wants to do it, like, he's not given the impression that like this is how he is and he's not going to change kind of vibe. Like, he's kind of on a side of like, I get that this is what I do and I don't want to do this and I do want to change and I am working on it. If that's the angle he's coming from,
yeah, I think fair enough then. But if it's like manipulation and just
he's just like, right, well, this is how I am.
Yeah, if he's like, this is me, you know, this is how I deal with
it because I've been hurt in the past. Yeah, everyone's been hurt.
It's a red flag then.
Every single person on planet Earth has been hurt at one point in their life.
Yeah.
And like, as much as like when somebody takes something from you and really hurts you, like, obviously you have to recognize what has been stolen from that person, the trust, the betrayal, the pain. Like, that body is literally adapting to survival, even though I know it's not a thing. Well, it could be in worse circumstances.
I also think, like, obviously everyone's been hurt, So I mean,
So I think
you
you
can
have to-
only excuse so much. Like, I just think everyone's had shit to deal with. Like, you know, I've had to excuse so many bad behaviors over the course of years. And then I'm like, actually, like, I've been through shit and I don't act like that. Like, at the end of the day, we're all adults. Like, get your shit together. Like, learn how to grow as a person. Learn how to better yourself as a person. And don't bring this shit to me, because then now I have to deal with it. So I think if he is aware of it, fine. If he's not, and he's just doing this to manipulate you and control you and kind of put you in a corner, then fuck that, run a million miles, because I feel like it'll just get worse and worse. There's just no point even dealing with that.
And it's only 2 months she's been dating him, isn't it?
Oh, right. Oh,
So
Jesus
it's
Christ.
very early days.
Well, there you go.
And I think for him to be, I don't know, sometimes I don't want to talk about it because
I know it's triggering, like, and it's just, yeah. No, but seriously, I think, yeah, I would run a million miles if he is not acknowledging that this is like a bad behavior and he needs to work on it, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
Green. Oh no, that was green flag, red flag.
that was the
dilemma.
Right. This is a good one because listen. So I feel like I can resonate with this one as well.
Okay.
Hi girls, I honestly don't even know where to start. I feel like I'm having some sort of crisis in my 20s. I've worked so hard to build this career, did all the right things, got the qualifications, I've got the job, I've got the routine, but I wake up every day feeling empty. Everyone around us seems to be sure that they know what they want, and I'm just here pretending. My parents are so proud of us, my friends think I've got it together, but I feel completely disconnected from it. And I keep thinking I need to have a break, but deep down I don't know if I want this life anymore. And the scary part is I really don't know what to do. I just know that it's not this. Do I risk starting over and disappointing everyone? I feel like that's what's going to happen. Or do I stay and just try and force myself to care? I just feel really lost and guilty for even feeling like this.
Oh my God, I resonate.
Resonates so hard.
Yeah, fuck. Did
I
we
feel
write
like-
that? Fucking hell. That's literally like us.
Are you us?
Are you us?
Yeah, no, that's like
in your 20s.
Do you know
as
what?
well.
See, I'm in my 30s and sometimes I feel like that.
Yeah. All through my
genuinely
20s
feel
I was
like
like
a
that.
lot of people feel like that, and I feel like everyone looks like they've got it together, and then I feel like what happens is your world kind of comes crashing down.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you work so hard, and then you're like, right, because listen, sometimes I've even felt like that with content creation. Like I've worked so hard, like creating content, like me visual reels, me transitions, like, and I haven't went and got any qualifications on that. Like nobody taught us how to do that. Like I had to learn myself.
Yeah. I think like through your 20s, like that's the decade where technically you figure out what you want. You try loads of different jobs,
but
like,
then I feel like that's like a society thing, isn't it? Like society tells you that, oh, you test everything out in your 20s, and then that puts pressure on your 30s and 40s because you should have it together, when realistically you can restart all the time.
No, of course you can, but like that's what basically, like, that's what they say about your 20s. But then obviously I hit 30 in July, and I was like going into like a TikTok hole about your 30s and stuff like that. And like so many people say that like they're changing careers in their 30s and their 40s. Like I don't think you have to have it together at any sort of age, but I do think that like everyone likes to seem like they have it together. Loads of my friends who are in amazing jobs feel empty.
Yeah,
Like they just don't know what they're doing. They want to change jobs, they want to change roles, because I think as a human you want to change anyway. You don't want to think that this is what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
you want to experiment and try different things.
Yeah, of
like
course.
I've
Like-
tried so many different things, like marketing, like sales.
Yeah.
I did retail, I went to uni, now I'm doing content and singing. Like I think you just need to dip your toe in so many different things, and don't
Yeah.
worry about disappointing people.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if my friend came to me and said, if she was like a doctor and said, oh, like I really enjoy content creation, but I'm just scared of disappointing people, why would I be disappointed in you for choosing yourself and being happy?
yeah.
Like if they love you, they shouldn't be disappointed in you for
Unless
you
it's like
choosing yourself.
unless it's a performative thing, because sometimes parents can be like that, you know, like
Yeah.
where it's like like they need to look good for the family, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a performative, you need to make the family proud kind of thing, which is just so toxic.
It is so toxic.
So toxic. It puts people into a box, into like what you're saying, like the parents are basically like they are wanting you to fulfill their dream.
That's it. Yeah.
Which I just think is just like unrealistic.
You see it so many times, like with different people. Oh, did the laptop go off? Oh no, it's fine.
All right.
But yeah, you see it loads with so many people. Like I think it probably is more the parents than the friends. I mean, personally, I'm very lucky. My parents are very supportive, but I do know people who have parents who aren't so supportive with like changing roles. But at the end of the day, like I do think like your parents would come to terms with it because they love you and they care for you. And
unless it was like your goal to make your parents proud, like that's something like your goal. If you want to do that because that's your goal, then fair enough. But I think if that's not your goal, I don't think you should be focusing on. Like, I don't think you should focus. Like that is your goal.
But I think your parents would be proud of you. Like obviously they should be proud of you for choosing yourself and being happy.
Yeah.
And I think feeling lost and feeling empty, especially in your 20s, or at any age, like I think with career, like it's natural. Like you shouldn't really feel like you have to do the same job for the rest of your life. Like that would terrify me.
Yeah.
You need to try new things.
I think as humans, I think like, or I always think like the spiritual experience from my perspective is like you've came down to earth. Why would you not want to try absolutely everything that earth has to offer? That's what I think.
You live one life.
But then at the same time, I do get in those spirals where I'm like, oh my God, like what else can I do? Like,
I know.
Genuinely, what else? But I had this conversation the other day. Like, I done a little TikTok about this the other day. Like, I'm literally an adult with free will. I could go and buy a pair of roller skates tomorrow and start skating down the fucking street if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like genuinely, I could literally sit on the table and eat me food on the chair. Who's to say? Who made up these made up rules?
That's so true. Like, who made them up?
I mean, I would probably look a bit like a crazy person, like if I was. Do you know what I mean?
Would.
But and what?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's just society like putting us into a box for sure. But I think definitely trying new things. But I know myself, like I get so scared of trying new things and pushing myself out there because sometimes you just get comfortable and a bit complacent with different things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because it's anxious, like if you're to try something. And also like money, obviously everything is so expensive now. So if you're to change careers and then if you're like not making as much money, like it's terrifying. Like, can I just say a story? This is crazy.
Go on.
So one of my friends, and I will forever be so proud of her, she basically in Ireland you do the same sort of exams that you have in the UK, and she got the highest score out of the whole of Ireland for her exams.
No way.
Before going to uni. So she did a really
brain box, go on.
Yes, so brainy. And she is so musical and so musically talented as well. So she got like a job in a huge firm in Canary Wharf and a really high up job. Right. Unbelievable pay. Yeah. And she was working so much. Like whenever I'd see her in London, she'd be so stressed. She was working around the clock and she just wasn't fulfilled and happy at that time. And she quit. And she went and she did a musical theatre course and she did musical theatre.
No
And she was
way.
on a huge amount of money and then she wouldn't have been on fuck all money with that.
Yeah.
And she pursued her dream and she did that. Now I think she's gone back to the other job after a few years. Yeah. But she said she just wanted to take time out to try something new. And it was so scary for her.
Yeah, of course.
And like, but I just kept saying to her, I was like, you need to do it now, like because otherwise you're never going to do it, because obviously if you have a high paying job it's so comfortable and it's terrifying if you're to leave that because to do something creative, right? That's like where you don't know, it's not a set amount of money every month. Do you know what I mean? But like she was so happy when she did that.
Good.
Yeah,
that is so good. And apparently like dancing and things like that, it's a form of creativity, so like
of course.
And then it's really really healing, so anything kind of like creating, like dancing or painting or music and stuff like that, it's really really good for your soul. Really good for your soul. I think just honestly like try out loads of different hobbies and stuff as well, because like say even if you're at that job, right, and you don't like it, but the money's really good and like you're in a good position in the career that you're in, you could even like try and start kind of pushing the boat out a little bit in different hobbies on a weekend, because then that might ignite like the spark a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Like,
and then you might find like what you actually want to do. You might come across something and be like, oh my God, I found it. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like
100%.
like, I want to get back into pole dancing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I really, really want to get back into pole dancing.
Yeah.
Because I just know that I felt so good when I was doing it, like spinning around, midnight ballerina.
Yeah, literally. I remember seeing the videos. Oh my God, wasn't there a TikTok video?
I used to have a cat called Suka, right? And basically, when he was a kitten, I had a pole that was in me middle of my living room, right? And this is when I was a bit crazy. And then the cat jumped on the pole with us and started pole dancing.
I remember seeing that video. That went
really viral.
Yeah. It was so good. It was so good. But yeah, I think, honey, try different hobbies, see what you like, and then life is too short.